A very good morning to you, Krishaang, and it's an absolute honor for me to be able to interview you after reading your bio. I must say, I'm blown away by your achievements. I thought I'm going to be speaking to a little boy in the south of India who's taken the title for Super Singer 8 in 2020. But when I read your bio, I was like, that's just one of the thousands of other things that you were able to achieve. So, very good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm great, Auntie.
Okay, all right. So, Krishang, that's how you pronounce your name, hey?
Yes, Auntie.
Okay, all right. So, tell me, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old now.
13. Okay, all right. So, finally, a teenager.
Yes, Auntie. Just
Teenager. Okay, that's great. Now, how's school going? Like in South Africa, we have holidays right now. So we've got like a month, close to a month. We got our December holidays, Christmas, New Year's. So do you all also get holidays?
not currently, Auntie, but for me, holiday starts from 21st. So it's from 21st to 2nd
Till the
next week.
second. Okay, all
Yes.
right. But that's a good number of days. So you get to
Yeah.
spend Christmas time and New Year's and stuff at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's great. But how's school going? Enjoying it?
It's going great, Auntie. I really love school, and I have a lot of favorite subjects. I get to do a lot of fun things, and I get to learn a lot. So I'm loving it.
You're loving it. Okay, what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, I'd say, is actually English because you can just be really creative and write a lot of things, write a lot of stories, and I just feel it's me. I can show myself in that stories,
You're a very creative person.
kind of.
Kind of. You're absolutely cute. The first time I saw you was on Super Singer, season 8. And at that time, obviously much younger in 2020. But you had this passion in your eyes. You knew that you just wanted to sing because you loved singing. And
Yes.
wow, look at that. That brought you to the title winner.
I honestly didn't expect it. You would have seen my reaction on that stage, no? I would have been
Mm.
like, "Ah." I had no idea that was going to be my name. It is so surprising for me.
Is it? Okay. But obviously, that moment was a very special moment. It must have taken you a few minutes to digest.
Not few minutes. It took me a few weeks to digest.
Is it?
After a few weeks only, I just understood and I chilled. That process happened.
Okay. How old were you at that time?
I think around 10, 11. I think, I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. So I mean, still, it's still quite young, and just trying to understand everything. And tell me, how proud were your parents, your family?
They were actually like really happy, and same as me, they never expected it, and they were also really surprised.
I'm sure they were very surprised. Now, let's talk about your music, okay?
Yes.
So from your bio, I understood that you just by ear, which even caught my attention, that one line, because I was like, really? By ear? At the age of 6, you just started, learning music, and you don't have any music background from your family. How did that all start?
Honestly, I didn't actually start learning music from that age. So I just went to Super Singer and then I sang. And after Super Singer only, I started getting formal training, Carnatic and Hindustani. So
Okay,
yeah.
so you won a title without formal training.
I guess so.
No, I'm shocked to even mention that, because for me that just shows you just need to love an art. You just need to respect the art. You just need to
Yeah,
respect music,
I
and
have
look
a
at where
lot of
it's taken
passion for it. I have a lot of
you.
passion for it. I love listening to music, and my
Mm.
parents also listen to a lot of music. Although they can't sing, they listen to a lot of music, and they have very good taste in music. So
Okay.
they showed me a lot of songs. They made me hear a lot of songs. So that's how my I got my passion to start singing.
Okay, now talking about your parents, obviously we don't achieve anything without our parents' blessings, without their support, their drive. And I always say this to all my youngsters in South Africa: a little encouragement goes a long way. Now, you know, how has your parents' support helped you? Because that's very important, to say thank you and be grateful for them.
So basically, during shooting, when I'm about to sing my song, I get really
Mm,
nervous, and at that time, they try like their
mm.
100% to make me feel better. They do everything they can to make me feel better, and also they drive me everywhere, and then they give me a lot of care. And then my mom and my dad, both of them, take care of my voice like so well. And my mom suggests me songs to sing for the next round. So I couldn't have achieved this without my mom and dad.
Yeah, definitely. Now, on that note, who's your role model?
My role model, the only person who comes to my mind is SPB sir.
Oh,
He's like
yes,
the
yes.
god, the god.
He's like the god of music.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
no, I
like
never.
he inspires me so much. He
He
inspires
does.
me so much.
When you were on Super Singer, I did see some videos of Sir being on as well at that time.
Ah, no, no, sir wasn't there.
He
SPB
wasn't there.
sir's son, SPB Charan sir was there.
Oh, yes, yes, because I never get an opportunity to interview SPB sir, but I did interview SP Charan sir, and as humble as his dad, and the voice is amazing. But I'm sure you like singing a lot of their songs, eh?
Yes, Andy, I love singing SPB sir's songs. They're just, he's like a dictionary of music. So if you take one song, one place won't be the same. So
Mm.
basically, the starting Pallavi, if there's something, there's a basic Pallavi. The next Pallavi after the Charanam, there'll be a different variation there, and it's so interesting to listen to his songs. So it's such a smart singing, I can say. It's so beautiful.
He's got singing in his blood, music in his blood, and that's why he will forever live in our hearts and in the music that he's created, for
Definitely.
sure. Now, what have you obviously have met him? What was your experience like?
I've met Charan sir.
Okay,
So
okay.
Charan sir is very sweet, and
Mm-hmm.
the thing I like most about him is that his voice
Mm.
is exactly like SPB sir, and it feels like listening to SPB sir. And as you know, I'm like SPB sir's biggest fan, so I'm really happy to listen to his voice. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I think then pointless me asking you the next question, which would be, who's your favorite singer?
I have a lot of favorite singers, but my most
Okay.
favorite is the same answer, SPB sir.
Okay, all right. So those two. And of recent, the younger singers, who do you like?
I like Sean Roden sir and Pradeep Kumar sir, and also as a
Mm.
music director, I love Santosh Narayan sir. Sean Roden sir, Santosh Narayan sir, all of their compositions are like so good, and they make me feel so nice, and I just enjoy them like too much.
Mm. I can see you really enjoy it. Now, you were on season 8, obviously, and what were the memorable moments in Super Singer? Because we in South Africa, obviously, we watched you on TV. We saw just what Vijay TV had shown us. But what was that memorable moments on and off screen?
My most memorable moment was on screen only, but when I was singing Irumanam Konda in front of Kamal sir.
Hmm.
So when I finished singing, so unexpectedly he just got up from his chair and came down to greet me, and that was like a surreal experience, and I can never forget that day, and I hugged him like so tightly. So it was such a great experience, and I'd never forget that. And obviously the title winning moment, I told you right, I never expected it. So
Mm.
something that I never expected happened, so that excitement is like totally different. It's so good. I was on cloud nine.
No, I can imagine you would have been on cloud nine for a few weeks.
Exactly, yeah, for a few weeks.
For a few weeks. So that's good. But post that, I hear that and I was reading quite a lot has transpired after your title, as well as during that time and till date. I mean, you don't even you're not working with just one director. You've worked with Rehman sir, with Diman sir, I believe, with Yuvan Shankar Raja sir, and Hip Hop Tamira as well. There's so many. Tell us about those experiences thus far. I mean, at a tender age at 13, you were able to do so much with such great music directors. So tell us about that experience.
So first, I'd like to start with Ilayaraja sir.
Yeah.
So I recently sang a song for Ilayaraja sir, and that again was something out of this world. That experience, I never thought that would ever happen. So I was
Mm-hmm.
literally sitting here, and in this distance, Rajesh is just walking by, and then he recorded something, and then he comes back this way to see the corrections. Oh my god. And then he told me a correction by himself. So I was singing one lyrics, and then he told me to change it to a different lyrics. So he himself told me that correction, and I just couldn't believe that was happening. So I was really happy. And Rahman sir is also a very sweet person. So I approached him and I took a picture with him and all that. And he told me I'm singing good, and I love these experiences with everyone. It's just so much fun.
Okay. And you also recently did one with Sam Sir as well?
Yes, sir. So I
Yeah.
worked on a movie called Idi Minnal Kadal. So it's a song called Nature Contain. So that song I sang for Sam CS sir, solo song.
Okay. Okay. So there's quite a lot. How was your experience with the hip hop Tamira, sir?
It was actually really nice. First, we just went into the studio and we started recording, and then we recorded for
Mm,
about 5 hours, I think. So first 3 hours we
okay.
just recorded alone, and then after that, post lunchtime, Hip Hop Tamra sir came, and he told us the corrections, and then he recorded us for some time, and then we left. That was how it was.
Okay. So it's been quite an experience, eh? And
Yes.
you've obviously taken gems from these great people on what to do and how to behave and how to sing and all of that. So I'm sure that you've now got a lot of gems in your basket on how to, move forward in the music industry.
Yes.
So in 2025, what's the plans?
Honestly, I don't know. It's all in God's hands.
Oh my God. I like that. You know what I love about you, my dear, is that you are so humble. As a youngster, you've achieved so much, but at the same time, you haven't lost your childlike innocence. And
Thank you.
that's why everybody loves you. Even in here in South Africa, I can tell you, we just love your voice, and we love how you are growing in the music industry. But as a youngster, and there's many youngsters in all parts of the countries that experience this, how do you juggle something as like music, where you have to have so much of discipline, so much of time given, as well as school, which is super important because education is important? How do you juggle that?
To be honest, it's a bit tough, but
Mhm.
my school is also really supportive. If I miss any notes or some incompletes I have, my friends are ready to help me, and also my teachers. So somehow I'm able to cope up.
Okay, all right. And I believe you also met Tamil Nadu's chief minister.
Yes.
Yes, how was that experience?
So he saw my singing and he invited me to his office.
Yeah.
And I gave him my trophy, and then I showed him my trophy, and yeah, that was actually a very nice experience. I mean, it was so it was so out of the world. I don't know how to describe it. There was like a big table, and then there were a lot of people in the front, and then India flag was there, and it was so cool. I loved it.
It was cool. It was a very proud moment.
Yes.
I'm sure being recognized, as a singer in the whole of Tamil Nadu by the chief minister must have been a big thing, definitely a big thing at your age as well. But I'm happy you're enjoying it and every step of it, with so much of humility. Now, if I had to ask you, if someone had to approach you from South Africa and say, would you like to come down to South Africa and perform for the South Africans here? What would the answer be?
Definitely 100% yes. Because, from the starting itself, before Super Singer, I used to upload songs on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I used to get a lot of comments, lots of love from South Africa. We love you, Krishan, from South Africa. And lot of South African people used to like my singing. So there I knew that South African people really enjoy music. So from that time, I wanted to perform in South Africa. So I would love to perform in South Africa for a lovely audience like that.
Okay. Now I've interviewed Sid Sriram, and the few months later he came to South Africa. I interviewed SP Charan sir, and a year later he came to South Africa. So we never know. maybe third time lucky. Even Chitra ma'am, when I interviewed her as well, she is someone who actually came to South Africa. But let's see, keep our fingers crossed, and it could be possible that the
That,
next person coming to South Africa is Krishaang and a team.
yes, Auntie.
Definitely. Now, recently I watched a movie called Amaran. I'm sure you know the movie as well.
Yes, yes, Auntie.
I had a whole box of tissues next to me. It was such a beautiful movie. But if there's a song in Amaran that is totally stuck in my mind, and I want to know with your beautiful voice, firstly, if you can sing it for us, Minnale from the movie
I
Amaran.
love that song too, so I'll sing it.
Thank you.
ஹே மின்னலே ஹே மின்னலே என் கண்ணிலே நெஞ்சிலே சொல்லுடா கண்ணலே சக்கரே என் சக்கரே மெல்லமாய் செல்லமாய் கொஞ்சதே மௌனமே ஸ்நேகமோ பிரேமமோ ஏடிலா நியமோ பேரிலா மாயமோ கேள்வியின் சுகமோ யாவுமே மாறுதே பூமிதான் இதுவோ ஆ சக்கரே சக்கரே சக்கரே.
Wow, very beautiful. And then from the list that I know, you had, and there's a song that I know that is famous in this country. Everyone loves it, because respecting mom is so important. So with saying that, and a big a shout out and lots of love from South Africa to your mom, who's been a pillar of support to you. And do to send our regards to her. I think the second song would be Amma Indrarikada, if you can please sing that one for us.
Sure. அம்மா என்றழைக்காத உயிரில்லையே அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே அம்மா என்றழைக்காத உயிரில்லையே அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே நேரில் நின்று பேசும் தெய்வம் பெற்ற தாயின்றி வேறொன்று ஏது அம்மாயின் அழைக்காத உயிரில்லையே அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே.
Oh, you're absolutely adorable, too cute. Your voice is absolutely cute. Thank you so much, Krishang, for this time. I know you've been busy, but you took the time to come and say hi to the South African Makul here. And I want to wish you the very best in
Thank
for
you.
2025. May it be a prosperous year. May you continue to, enjoy your music and stay as humble as you are. And in years to come, I foresee you following in the footsteps of SPB sir, and as well as at the heights of Rahman sir. If you continue from starting at 6, we would like to see in 10 years' time. Wow, imagine what you're going to actually achieve. So lots of blessings from South Africa, and we
Thank
wish to see you soon on the South African shores.
you.
And would you like to say anything to the South African Mako as we close?
South Africa, I love you so much. It's a beautiful country, and you all have such good hearts, and you all love music so much. Thank you for all the support.
No, thank you so much, Krishan. You take care, and I hope to see you soon.
Sure, Auntie.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Auntie.